Konnichiwa. Nihon Cricket Podcast Yokoso. Boku no namae wa Alan desu. I think that even those who have never heard a word of Japanese before can understand that. But just in case, hello and welcome to the Japan Cricket Podcast. I'm your host, Alan Kerr, and on this show, I will speak to the people who have played a role in the shaping of cricket in Japan, both on and off the field. I am very excited about my next guest, my first Japanese guest on the podcast. He is the number one groundsman in Japan. He is an international cricketer. He is a member of the JCA team. He has been long established among domestic cricket in Japan. He is Yoshitaka Uehara. Yoshi, welcome onto the podcast.
Hey, the number one groundsman in Japan is here.
And how lucky we are.
Yeah, you are very lucky.
So Yoshi, as the number one groundsman in Japan with no cricket happening,
Yeah.
how are you keeping yourself busy?
Yeah, if no cricket, grass is growing and a lot of weeds is coming. So yeah, still a lot of working. Yeah, same as cricket day.
Not just weeds, Yoshi. I saw lots and lots of very big mushrooms on the grounds last week. Are you picking those and taking them home for dinner?
Yeah, inside the ground, mushroom fungus are there. If rain, so mushroom fungus will become mushroom. So yeah, if rain, every ground, is in mushroom.
I think it's a big problem in Japan, especially last weekend. I had to throw away lots of clothes in my house because my house is so humid. There is lots of mold, lots of fungus all over my clothes. I was very sad. So in the last year and a half, you've been doing the number one groundsman videos.
Yeah.
You enjoy those?
Yeah. Yeah, groundsman videos, Yoshi is, not me. Yeah. Yeah, he's, number one groundsman videos Yoshi. So, yeah, he's very funny than me.
You have different personalities.
Yeah. But yeah, it is very fun. Yeah, lot of guests coming, Bebe, Musashi, JT, Toreda.
Need to get more guests.
Yeah.
Anyone can be in the video, right?
Yeah. So please, if you have interest, please let me know.
Great.
Yeah, you can in number one groundsman video.
Be a star. Okay, Yoshi, let's find out a little bit about you.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah.
Can you tell us where you were born?
Yeah, I born in Fukushima. Yeah, unfortunately, Fukushima became famous in this 10 years. So, you know Fukushima?
I do know Fukushima. I have not been to Fukushima, sadly. So you were born there and you grew up there?
Yeah.
Went to school there and everything?
Yeah.
Your family is still there?
Yeah, my family is still in Fukushima. Yeah, I was living, when I was born to when I graduated high school, so 18 years.
So were your parents living in the area that, did they have to be relocated?
No.
No, so they've stayed in the same house?
Yeah, same house.
They're not in the exclusion zone, I think it's called.
Yeah, it's very
near.
very near. About 25 or 6 kilometers from nuclear, how to say, nuclear
Zone.
Yeah, nuclear zone, yeah.
So do you go back to visit them very often?
Yeah, before Corona, I went back 1 year, one time.
Okay. And do you have brothers and sisters?
No,
Just you and your parents?
yeah.
And what do your parents do for jobs?
Yeah, my parents are already both retired, but they are junior high school teacher.
Okay, cool. So did you go to the school where they were teachers?
No, it's very
That's good. That's big.
Yeah, it's very
Very hard for you and for them, I think. Okay, do you have any nicknames?
Firstly, Yoshi is nickname.
Of course, it's Yoshitaka, right?
I heard from lots of foreign people. Yoshitaka is very hard to pronounce. Is it true?
Yoshitaka, not really. I don't find it hard to pronounce, but maybe some people do.
How about Uehara?
I think, again, I'm okay with it, but I think some people would find it difficult. If you see it written down, you might not know how to say it. Because people would probably say Uehara or something.
No,
like that. So, because the Japanese U is a different sound than we have in English. So, yeah, people saying your name wrong.
Yeah.
So, you'll know your email address is Yoshi Dinosaur.
Yeah.
From Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you were at school, what sports did you play?
Yeah. I played lots of sports because my father, school teacher, my father, yeah, he was physical education teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, he told me, yeah, you should play lots of sports. So I played football, basketball, and volleyball, and sumo.
Sumo.
Yeah,
I can see you doing sumo, Yoshi.
yeah. In Japan, now it's not sure. Every city, every small kids small competition.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were quite good at that.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And yeah, I played boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my grandfather was a boxer.
Okay.
Yeah, so in my house, boxing glove and sandbag,
Right.
and also the bench press rooms.
Right.
Yeah, so
So that's why you enjoy going to the gym and
yeah,
working out.
they're very
Okay. And you went to university in Tokyo, right?
yeah.
So what did you go to study and where were you studying?
My university is Waseda University, middle of Tokyo.
Very famous.
Yeah, very famous. Yeah, I said it's the best university, but my boss Miyaji-san said no.
Yeah, big rivalry between Waseda and Keio.
Yeah,
So Waseda's, yeah, very big, very famous university.
yeah, very big. Yeah, very.
Question everyone wants to know is, how did you get it?
I was very, very keen to study.
Mm-hmm. Are you secretly very clever?
Yeah, I am very clever man.
So what did you study at Waseda?
Oh, yeah. I studied two things. One is philosophy,
Mm-hmm.
and one is translating of English funny theater.
Okay. Absurd theatre. Interesting. And you enjoy those?
Yeah, yeah, still, yeah. Sometimes I told with my teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. And when did you first see cricket? Was it at university?
yeah, university, yes.
You joined the Waseda team?
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about how you saw cricket and what your first thoughts of it were?
Yeah, yeah. When I was university student, I was training in the gym, and my classmate is coming. Yeah, he already play cricket, and he said to me, "If you train so hard, you should play some sports seriously." And he said, "How about to play cricket?" So
Did you remember the first time you actually saw a game?
yeah, so I thought cricket is like rugby or American football.
You're working out in the gym.
Yeah, but yeah, he brought to me cricket part. I was very surprised. I don't know what is that. And yeah, so before I saw cricket, I practiced in the park.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he threw to me and I hit the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And what did you think? Did you think this is a fun game or do you think this game is a bit strange?
I think it is fun game. Yeah, he said if you hit hardly, it becomes 6 points. Yeah, I was very surprised at that.
Okay. Because you're a fan of baseball anyway, right?
Yeah, I'm baseball fan.
So you'd obviously played baseball. So did you start to see similarities between cricket and baseball when you first were playing?
To be honest, I never played baseball.
Yeah. So
Yes.
you knew it, read and play.
Yeah.
Okay. So then when you started playing, what made you want to keep playing? So you started at university, but you're still playing now,
Yeah.
10 and 12 years later.
Mm.
What was it about cricket you enjoyed that made you want to keep playing?
One best thing is cricket is very frustrated
It's a frustrating game, yeah.
because I am batsman. When I finish game is when I am out.
One mistake and your game's over.
Yeah, so every game is frustrated. So after frustrated, I was thinking I want to play more.
You want to do better.
Yeah, that's why I'm continuing play cricket.
Cricket's a funny game
Yeah.
like that, in that even the best players, the very best players in the world, average 50, 45, 50 in the top level
Yeah,
test cricket. So any score less than 50 is seen as a failure, not doing very well, which means they fail much more than they succeed. And that's just the nature of cricket.
yeah.
It's definitely frustrating. And what about the cricket community, the people that you play with and against? when you first started playing, was there anyone who helped you, who coached you, who made you enjoy the game? Any particular people?
Yeah, Waseda University Cricket Club is very helpful, and especially Chino-san.
Chino, yeah.
Yeah, former national team captain.
And wicketkeeper as well.
Yeah, he knows cricket very much, and he went to Australia for cricket training.
And have you made any really good friendships through cricket?
Yeah, still I continue. Conversation. Yes, same age as cricket players.
Has it also helped you meet people from different cultures and backgrounds?
Yeah, lot of different culture. Yeah,
Do you think that's a good thing about the sport?
yeah, but if I didn't play cricket, I don't know about Muslim culture, English culture, Aussie culture, Sri Lankan culture.
It's been a great way to.
Yeah,
Yeah, great. Okay, well, you are an international cricketer.
yeah, yes, I am.
Yes, you are. We'll get to that in a minute. But talking about your club experiences,
Yeah.
I had a look at some of the scorecards in the early cricket scene. You started playing around 2010, 2009?
I think I started cricket 2007.
2007.
Yeah,
That was the first year.
yeah,
So I found some scorecards
yeah,
from the 2-day league
yeah,
that used to exist in 2009. And you played for Waseda to begin with, and then you played for Adore.
Yeah.
So I found those. So what was that like, playing 2-day cricket in Japan?
But my first game in cricket is 2 days game. I don't know any rules, but I went to Fuji to play 2 days.
So it was Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. And what did you think of that?
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
Yeah, it would have been ridiculous.
Yeah.
Was it just people blocking all day long and leaving the ball? Did anyone play?
Yeah,
Did the games actually last for 2 days?
this 2 day game is university team. A lot of university and a lot of social team. University team is very not
Serious.
not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we broke, lot of ball. I think my first or second ball, I was bored. Yeah, the first game. So just 1 hour or 2 hours batting and 7 hours fielding. So yeah,
Yeah, that would be a bit of a struggle.
yeah,
Okay, but you then also played some other games, I guess. You would have played a bit of T20.
yeah,
And you started to enjoy it a bit more when you played for Waseda Uni and the other competitions?
yeah. Yeah, university leagues is T20, very different. Yes, yeah, small cricket and very beginner. So
So you kept playing, and you kept playing after university, which is where a lot of people stop playing and finish university. But you carried on.
yeah,
And in 2014,
yeah,
on the 13th of April, Wyverns against Adore, Yoshitaka Uehara, 113 not out of 67 balls.
so sugoi.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember. But it is not out. Yeah,
Oh, you're right. You weren't not out. You were out.
yeah.
Yeah. But you made, you made that 100. Is that your best ever score?
Yes, I think. Yeah, it is the best.
What do you remember about that innings?
Yeah, yeah, this time ground is Sano 3. Yeah, very small, especially mid-well.
Boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah, long straight boundaries.
Yes, so the boundary is very small. So yeah, a lot of sixers with two. Yeah,
But good fun.
yeah, good fun.
113. So you won that game. And that, I guess, that was a Division 2 game, right?
Yes, I think.
So after that, you must have started thinking about playing for Japan. Was that an ambition? When did you start thinking about, I want to play for Japan? You'd already played actually by then, hadn't you?
Yeah, fair. I start cricket. I think I wanted to be national team player.
So that was a goal right from the beginning.
Yeah,
So because Chino would have been playing
yeah,
on the team, so he said it's possible, and that was a goal.
yeah.
Okay, great. So then you achieved that in 2013. You went to the UK.
Yeah.
How did you get picked for that tour?
Yeah, this tour is, I think, very easy to go. To be honest. Yeah,
If you could afford to pay the flight.
if national team squad and yeah,
But you were in the national team squad then.
yeah,
So you're in the training squad. So, step of the way. And you've been coached by Scott McNaughton.
yeah.
So that was your first time to England?
Yeah, it's the first time in England.
What did you think of the greatest country on earth?
Yeah, it is one of the greatest memory went to England, Scotland. Yeah, Edinburgh.
You went to Edinburgh, beautiful city.
Yeah,
You did okay on that tour. The first game against the Authors,
yeah.
you made 31.
Mm.
No, you made 37 off 31 balls.
Mm.
So it's your Japan debut, batting at number 5.
Mm.
Do you remember getting out in that game?
Yeah, I was bored, but yeah, you said this was the test match player.
So the bowler is a guy called Ed Giddens. So I saw the scorecard and I messaged the guy on Twitter who organized the game, and I asked, is that the Ed Giddens? So he's taken something like 15 test wickets for England. Like, he was pretty good. And I saw that he was playing against Japan and he got you out. So, you know, you shouldn't be too embarrassed about that. He's pretty handy.
Yeah, I was very surprised. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So you ran a few runs batting at number 5, and I saw the next game you batted at number 10. So that's a bit harsh.
Yeah. This was lot of
Giving players a chance.
Yeah,
Fair enough. So the tour was good fun and great experience seeing what cricket was like in a different country.
Yeah. We also play in nursery ground.
At Lord's.
Roads.
Yeah, so you played there against, who did you play there? Was that against HIP? No, it was against MCC.
Yeah, MCC, yeah.
So playing at Lord's, there was quite a big crowd there.
Yeah.
Was that the most people you've ever played?
Yeah.
I think, were you the only Japanese player to hit a 6 at Lord's?
Oh, yes, I think, yeah.
Sure, I remember you telling me that when I first arrived at Japan. You were like, I've hit a 6 at Lord's, I'm the only Japanese player to do that. And I was like, really? Like, on the nursery bound? I'm like, right, okay.
It is their first ball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fair. And
Top edge?
No, Bora said very Plutos. And Bora says, he plays for MCC, but he says, F word fan, he ball.
Right.
Very bad ball. Next side Plutos.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And so you're playing for Japan. Yeah, I mean, even though it was easy to go on that tour, as you said, must have still been quite a good feeling. Were you emotional playing for Japan?
Yeah.
First time?
Oh, yeah. This is very proud, especially you get tour. Yeah, lots of Japanese helper, consulate.
As in the Japanese embassy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of embassy staff helped out.
Yeah. But this tour, lots of embarrassing happened for me.
Such as? What example?
Big fly coming and I dropped it and the ball hit my head. But no harm, no injury.
No injury.
No injury because my sunglasses
Got smashed.
yeah.
So you're trying to take a catch, but a fly distracted you and you were hitting the fence.
And
Bruised? Did you get bruised? No mark or anything?
no. And and me and the baby overslept last day.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
So was that the day of the flight?
Yeah, there's a flight. Yeah, very early morning. Yeah. So everyone very nervous. Yeah.
Don't miss the plane.
Don't miss the plane. Yeah, they should get a taxi early and but everyone in the lobby in the hotel. Just me and the baby. Yeah, sleep bed.
So someone come and bang on the door?
Bang the door and open, so very dark and two people still sleeping.
Why doesn't that surprise me? Okay, so then you went on that tour. Then you came back to Japan. You scored that 100. And then you were picked to go to Lismore.
Yeah.
And that was the ICC EAP tournament.
Yeah.
New coach, Mr. Dougal Benningfield, took you on that tour. And you played 2 matches. You played against Vanuatu and Papua New Guinea.
Yeah.
2 good teams. Japan lost both those games quite heavily. But now you're playing proper international cricket. What was that like?
Yeah. I really remember these 2 games. Yeah. It is very serious and very fun and good game. Yeah, I think this Vanuatu game is Japan is just 2 extra balls, just 2 wides. No ball, no leg wides, no bites, because I was wicket keeper.
I remember Dougal saying afterwards that we played our best cricket against the two best teams.
Yeah.
and we let ourselves down against teams that we maybe could have had a chance against. So kind of typical, really. But as an experience, was that your first time to Australia?
No, I went to many times.
You've been to Australia a lot, I don't know. But, okay. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your times to Australia?
Yeah. Okay.
So when did you first go?
First go is 2007 or 8 to go to meet Chino.
Okay. So you just went for a holiday?
Yeah, it was university's holiday. University holiday is very long. In this holiday, Chino played for sub-district cricket league in Melbourne. So we just, four of us university cricket team guy went to Melbourne, just say hello to Chino and practice in the park, go to cricket shop, and go to language school, and go to casino.
Went to the Crown Casino? Yeah.
So when I went to Melbourne, I thought it is the best place to play cricket and very fun to stay. So
You went back?
yeah, I wanted to come back here and I want to play cricket. So I earned money and I told Alex, how to find club. So he introduced.
That's Alex Miyagi, our CEO.
Yeah, CEO Alex Miyagi introduced Charlie Park, ICC.
Yeah, he was working in the EAP development at the time.
Yeah, so I went to, I think 2010.
You went to his club, which was Paran.
Yeah.
And what was that like?
Yeah, it is real cricket.
Yeah.
Everyone is very keen. Yeah, playing is very serious. And good and hard training, lots of coaches, lots of bowling machine and nets and tough nets, beautiful ground, many people.
Very different to back here.
Yeah, very different. Yeah.
And so did that improve your game a lot? Just spending, what did you spend, a few months out there or a whole season?
One season, 6 months.
Okay. And did you just do one season or did you go back again?
I go back again.
To Paran again?
Yeah, Pra and Turak Pra and
But then you also went back and played for, did you play for Todd's club?
Oh yeah, but 2 games. This is
Later, right?
later. Yeah, this is a training for grandma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll come on to that later.
Yeah.
Okay, so you went to Australia, you played for Paran for a couple of years, came back on the Japan team, and all that time you were playing with Wyverns. And then just recently, this year, you returned to Sano Cricket Club.
Yes.
So how did that happen?
Yeah, just one reason. I want to manage some kids play more. Yeah, sometimes, some cricket club purpose changes just to win, just to play. But some cricket club's purpose is
Develop young players.
Yeah. So I want to help this thing. Keep playing and developing.
You get more Japanese young players staying in cricket for a long time.
Yeah. Play, they will stay, I think.
Yeah, definitely. And there are systems in place playing in Division 3.
Yeah.
It's a level that people can learn.
Yeah.
That's why it exists. And are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah, I'm enjoying.
Been good fun when you get to play. Not many games this season, but sure. Okay, so you mentioned the kids you work with in Sano. So after university, you didn't come and work for the JCA straight away. You mentioned you had some jobs, you earned some money so you could go to Australia. What jobs were you doing then?
Yeah, I work for a bookstore.
Okay. And you used to sell books to a university, right?
Yeah.
And there's a story about you and Chris Bain.
Yeah.
So tell us about that, because I like that story.
Yeah, my customer is university. I have 4 university. And every day I went to university and knocked to professor. How about to buy this book? How about to buy this machine? Like that. So I went to one university and walk in professor's room. And I found cricket poster. But not foreign cricket poster. It is Japan national team poster. He should know Japan cricket. And I think I know him, so I know to.
So he tells the story that you used to come to try and sell these books. but you spend most of the time sitting in his office talking about cricket. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and then yeah, my ex was very angry about saying, "Why you don't sell books?" And
We spend so much time with you.
Yeah.
And nails.
yeah,
I could imagine. Okay, so then you ended up working for the JCA.
yeah.
What was your first job at the JCA?
First job is just a school visit.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And that grew into development officer
yeah.
when Keiko Oshino went on maternity leave. She had her first baby.
Yeah,
You came in as development officer.
yeah.
What was that like? You had a very, very nice boss.
You are.
I was your boss. It was a fun year being your boss, Yoshi. But that was doing school visits and getting new kids into the game. So what did you enjoy about that?
Yeah, first time I went to school visit, I'm very nervous. Yeah, lots of kids, and I don't know how to tell cricket to kids. So I was very nervous and also frustrated. But when one agent came from Cricket Victoria or Australia,
So we have a partnership with Cricket Victoria.
Yeah.
Send people over.
yeah, Rohan Obst,
Rowan Obst, yeah.
yeah, he came to Japan and he said, if kids don't enjoy cricket, cricket will die. Because yeah, if kids don't enjoy sports, it is not sports. So yeah, so I was very inspired.
Inspired.
Yeah, and and he was very good to talk to kids. So I copied his way, very funny and sometimes very serious, lovely voice.
The most important thing being to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then you began to see kids enjoying themselves. So it becomes easier
Yeah.
to do the work.
Yeah.
I've been to many school visits with you. And one thing I always felt, especially in my first year or two in Japan, was that Japanese kids enjoy a cricket session just the same as English kids, Australian kids. So when you introduce the game to kids that age, it's great. They love it. So the challenge for us is then making them continue and come and not just play it once in a school lesson, but to play it regularly. And I guess part of what you're doing with Sano Cricket Club is helping with that, right? And you're still doing a bit more coaching. You don't do as many school visits now, but you do coaching. We used to do coaching in the junior club.
Yeah.
And you've seen some young players come through. So we saw some of the kids that you would have coached in 2013, 14 go on to become under 19 players. Did you enjoy seeing that?
Yeah, it is very happy. Yeah, it's the best thing for us. Kids know cricket and the kids want to play cricket and the kids will become under 19 or attractive player and still continue. Yeah, this is the best thing for us.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so then how did you end up becoming a groundsman?
Yeah,
You did every other job and there was no options left.
sometimes I talk honestly. Sometimes, yeah, I'll make some story.
No, you can do either, it's fine. But yeah, you kind of fell into being a groundsman, right? It sort of happened by accident, but you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I enjoyed. Yeah,
You've studied quite a lot, I think.
yeah,
And you've been to Australia.
Yeah.
So you went to Australia and did a turf consultancy course with Todd Luckhurst, groundsman expert, turf expert. So what was that like and how has that helped you to learn about making grounds, creating turf wickets?
yeah. I learned a lot of things. Yeah, from Australia, Todd Luxart, and some tough class in Japan. And I went to golf course in Japan. I like to learning new things. Yeah.
What's the hardest thing about maintaining cricket grounds? Because there's 6 grounds you will maintain.
Yeah. Hardest thing is in cricket, lots of textbook for ground and tough hard wickets. But every textbook said about your country thing, England temperature, well, Australian temperature. But the Japanese, especially in summer, is very different.
Yeah, it's different. The extreme weather conditions we get,
Yeah.
winter and summer.
Yeah.
So that no one's written a textbook about how to maintain a cricket ground.
Yeah.
And so that's your next job, Yoshi.
Yeah.
Write the first textbook about
Yeah.
cricket grounds.
Yeah. My memo will become textbook in Japan cricket ground.
In that memo,
Yeah.
will one of the lessons that you learned about things not to do, would that include driving over a walkie-talkie in the roller on the cricket wicket? I do remember you rollering a walkie-talkie into the turf wicket.
I rolled okay, but not in public at just the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe somehow throw to my.
Throughout you dropped it and rolled over it. All right. Last question. What do you enjoy outside of cricket?
Yeah, I have lots of hobbies.
Tell us about some of those.
Yeah, Dragon Quest and
Watching the swallows,
watching swallows.
pachinko.
Not watching many times, but I love gambling.
You didn't have gambling.
Yeah, I want to go to casino, but
Corona stopped that as well. Oh, horrible stuff.
very sad.
Very sad. Okay. I've got some generic questions that I go through with all my guests.
Yeah.
These will be slightly different from your viewpoint as a Japanese player. So I'm interested in what your answers will be.
Yeah.
Who's the best player you've ever played with or against?
So in Japan or in
Anywhere.
Yeah, I think the best player with my team is Bryce McGain.
Bryce McGain.
Yeah,
Yeah, he played the Praddy,
yeah,
played Test cricket.
yeah,
And he came here in 2014.
yeah,
Cricket Without Borders, right?
yeah. Plant training is really hard. Yeah,
He was taking a lot of wickets
yeah,
as a 38, 39
yeah,
in decent level club cricket in Melbourne.
yeah,
And what about in Japan? Best player you've played with or against here?
yeah. I said many times. Yeah, my memory is Chino.
Chino?
Yeah,
Chino was that good? I've never seen Chino play.
yeah. He also very keen cricketer. When I shadow batting, when he started at night, he continues to morning. Yeah.
All night shadow batting.
Yeah.
Good, man. What's the best thing you've ever learned from a coach?
It was from Charlie Berg. He questioned to Japanese cricketer, what is the most important thing for a batsman? So lots of Japanese cricketers said, protect wicket.
Not getting out.
So Charlie said, no,
No.
it's not cricket. Cricket is making runs
Correct.
game. Yeah, making runs very fun and best thing to win. So never think getting out. So I changed mind. Yeah, batting practice is not protect.
I've seen you batting in the net, Yoshi. I know you're not trying to protect your wicket. He makes a good point, especially in T20 cricket.
Yeah.
It's much more about scoring runs, and scoring runs quickly is much more important. What's the highlights of your cricket career?
Yeah, ICC tournament and make run and play against PNG.
Make runs. I saw you made, I've got this written down somewhere. You made 2 of 7 against Vanuatu and 8 of 12 against PNG.
Yeah, I remember PNG game. Yeah, I was got run out. I hit the mid off, and mid off the player on 30 yard. I ran not fastly and
Not fast, right?
and got run out. Yeah.
Okay, and any defeat that is very annoying that you still remember?
Yeah.
So Wyvern's lost a lot of JCL finals.
Yeah.
5 times finals, I think.
But yeah, my worst thing is Japan Cup against Sano Cricket Club and Japan Cup final maybe in Sano 1. I was in cow corner. Yeah, it was fielding fast and 1 or 2 overs. Yeah, Hanif Khan hit big and I dropped. And he made 50 runs. We lost because of my fault. And after this game, Wyvern's Japan Cup over. So
Stop playing the competition.
yeah. So after a game, Gerard Shearer said, in cricket, sometimes happen this thing. Just one thing, he said. just drink beer.
Cricket is very much about playing hard on the field and doing your best,
Mm.
but also enjoying yourself afterwards. Yeah. Anyone could drop a catch in a game of cricket. Happened to always. What's the funniest thing you've seen happen on a cricket field?
Yeah, cricket field. In cricket field, a lot of funny things happen. My funny thing, it sometimes happen. Language thing. Lots of country players play in same ground. It sometimes happen. For example, I was the non-striker and the Sri Lankan guy striker against Sri Lankan team. Fielder switched to see her language,
Mm-hmm.
and he replied, and fan bat or fan made one run. He said to me by see her.
Like insinuated. Imagine that was quite difficult.
Yeah. And also for me, I went to Hong Kong, East Asian game.
Mm-hmm.
As wicket keeper, some dangerous ball coming, a ball nearly hit the batsman. I said, "Abunai" in Japanese.
Danger.
Yeah. I thought, yeah, he's foreigner, but he replied by Japanese.
Really?
I'm Abunai. Thank you.
Great.
Yeah.
What's your favorite format of cricket?
Yeah. T20?
And do you watch a lot of cricket as well on TV?
Yeah, on TV. Yeah. I like to watch Big Bash, IPA.
Okay. Can you name one innings played by someone that you wish you could have played yourself?
So I could not understand this sentence means.
Okay. So imagine you're watching a game of cricket
Mm.
and you're watching a test match
Mm.
and Brian Lara scores 400 runs.
Mm.
Oh, I wish that could be me.
Mm.
Have you ever watched a game
Mm.
and seen someone do something amazing
Mm.
and thought, yes, I wish I could do that? So do you have an innings that you've seen someone play that you think, I wish I played that?
なるほど。難しい。
Yeah, okay, we can leave that one. All right, I've got some Japan-specific questions. for you.
Yeah.
So what's the best thing about Japan?
Best thing about Japan. Yeah, very safety.
Safety? Yeah, that was Chris there, get his answer. It's a good answer.
Yeah, I'm Japanese. So, yeah, what kind of answer some different people say this thing?
Chris said safety. Some of the other guys said just the people, the friendliness of the people. Name one place in Japan that a visitor should go to.
Yeah, yeah. I went to lots of places in Japan. Thanks for Dragon Quest.
Thanks to Dragon Quest. Yeah.
Yeah.
So which is the best one? Where would you say a tourist
Mm.
has to go one place?
Yeah, one place is in Yamagata Prefecture, Yamatera.
Yamatera.
Yeah, Yama means mountain, Tera means temple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this Yamatera is just one mountain. One mountain is temple. There are lots of things in one mountain. Yeah, so you like
I'm going to look it up.
mountain.
I do.
Yeah, top from ground to top of mountain.
Does this it?
Yeah, Yamadera, yes.
I will link to that in the program notes. Okay, so Yamadera in Yamagata Prefecture.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite food?
Yeah, of course, ramen jiro.
Ramen jiro.
Yeah, please image search ramen jiro in Google.
Image search.
Yeah,
So ramen jiro.
yeah. This is Japanese food.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, sushi, tempura, too famous. Ramen jiro, you should eat.
And any Japanese food that people should not eat?
Hoya.
Hoya. And what is hoya?
Hoya is sea
Creatures. Slimy sea creatures.
slimy sea creature. Yeah, when I went to Miyagi Kesennuma for cricket for a smile, me, Bebe, Scott McNaughton, and Rohan Obus, we taught cricket to Kesennuma kids, and we asked to Kesennuma guy what kind of food we should eat in Kesennuma, and he says, Hoya. Hoya is a very special food in Kesennuma. Yeah. Hoya's sea creature, and Hoya's taste is everything, he said. Spicy, salty, and
So you were convinced. You thought this sounds great. And then you had it.
I didn't trust him, but yeah, we went to izakaya.
I think I've seen the video.
Yeah,
People didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, I tried foil. Yeah, this is disgusting. Please try.
This is disgusting. Please, Joe. Okay, now I know that you enjoy language,
Yeah,
and I know that you enjoy studying English and Japanese.
yeah.
And we've had some quite good conversations about this, which reminded me, I did want to ask you about your experience in Australia with the challenges around language,
Oh, yeah.
trying to buy a DVD,
Comic book.
comic book,
Yeah.
buy a comic book.
Yeah,
So you went to the counter and you
Yeah.
asked the staff member, what did you ask him for?
could I get comic of Soul
And what did he bring you?
horror comic?
Which was called?
Soul.
So you were asking for Thor,
Yeah,
the Greek god of war, Thor,
yeah,
but you were brought Saw,
yeah,
the horror movie.
yeah. I don't know why.
So can you just say, what were you asking for again?
So,
And what did they bring you?
so.
So do you have a favorite Japanese word or phrase? And what does it mean?
Yeah, I like, lots of Japanese words. Yeah, but my favorite was hard to translating words. Yeah, I think lots of words in Japan. Yeah, also lots of words in foreign words. For example, in Japan, wabi, sabi, iki, hana. Yeah, this kind of words is I like. And yeah, how to translate is a very important thing for Japanese people.
So I thought you might say something like sumomo momomo momo no uchi.
Yeah, it is very famous Japanese word play. Yeah, sumo momonochi is very. I should.
And what does it mean?
Peach and small peach, also peach.
I think on that note, we can finish this up. Yoshi, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I know that you've been slightly nervous about doing the show because you are doing it in English. So I'm very grateful for you to come on the show and let the listeners learn a little bit about you and your personality.
Yeah, if next time I make Japanese podcast, you are first guest.
I will come on and speak Japanese and I will say sumo momo 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 no ichi
Or niwa ga iru.
or picnic niku. Great. Yoshi, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed it and I hope we can get back to playing cricket again soon.
Hi.
Cheers. That concludes this episode of the Japan Cricket Podcast. I hope you enjoyed listening. And if you really enjoyed listening, then I would be forever grateful if you could rate and review the show on whatever platform you get your podcasts. It would just help others to find the show and have the added bonus of making me feel a little bit better about myself. Until next time, arigatou gozaimashita.